Hello, this is Leek from Perpetual Backlog. You are listening to yet another helpful breakdown episode in which I record while Slavic squatting in my wardrobe, which may look like an actual breakdown to other people out of context. This time, I am summarizing Sony's State of Play, followed by some brief gaming news of the week. July 8th meant that PlayStation's State of Play showcase was released, which you can watch for yourself on their YouTube channel. The State of Play opens up with Book 2 of Moss. It's a cute VR adventure game with some minor Redwall vibes made by Polyarch. Its previous game released in 2018 and received a bunch of good scores, so let's see how this new game does, Following Moss, Illfonic's new IP, Arcadegeddon, that's hard to say, is a co-op shooter with stylized and colourful characters and scenery. It's now available for early access on PS5 and PC if you want to check it out. Something we have already seen, Tribes of Midgard, was right after. Its launch is very soon, so if you have some friends, get ready to grab them to play. If playing solo is your thing though, Tribes was followed by a side-scrolling action platformer or Metroidvania-style game, starring a heavily armoured hero in a game called Forged in Shadow Torch, or Fist for short. Next up was Hunter Arena's Legends, a 30-player PvP and PvE battle royale game set in a world inspired by ancient Asia, or ancient fantasy Asia really. Speaking of which, the game following that was Sifu by Slowclap. You play as a martial artist master in a third-person game with intense hand-to-hand combat. Your character ages over time as they gain experience and skills while on their journey of revenge. Jet the Far Shore by Super Brothers and Pine Centered had its own segment with one of the devs talking about the story and what inspired them to make it. It's a cinematic interstellar resource and exploration game, so enjoy that. If more action is your thing, Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, is very much what you'd expect if you are a fan of the anime series. However, if that's too colourful and you're looking for something darker and more serious, the action crime thriller Lost Judgment is out September 24th. At E3, the director's cut for Death Stranding was teased in a very cheeky way. During this State of Play though, there is a full trailer with info about what you'll be getting in this iteration of the game. Finally on the State of Play, Deathloop also got a new trailer and also the game director gave more details about what to expect with the game. Needless to say, it's not what we expected with earlier trailers, and I feel much better about the game itself. It seems really cool if you enjoyed Majora's Mask or the Groundhog Day movie. It has a story to play through, with lots of style and great music. Woo! What are you looking forward to most from the lineup? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, moving on to the game news breakdown. VentureBeat reported on July 1st that Hideo Kojima had reached some sort of agreement with Microsoft to work out the details for perhaps a new Xbox game. Apparently, Microsoft and Kojima Production Studio had already begun preparations using Microsoft's tech for said potential game. No mention of 9/11 was disclosed during this agreement, however, but you never know with Kojima. The first MMO from the Final Fantasy franchise, FF11, is celebrating its 20th anniversary and 6th year after it insisted it would not be releasing any new main scenarios, but still does much to the rejoice of dedicated players. 20 years is a massive milestone, and for this, the team has launched a new website titled We Are Vana'diel. It will recap major events, have special announcements, illustration galleries, and so on. Respawn is a game studio known for two things as of late: Titanfall and Apex Legends. And hacking. Wait, there's three things, whoops. Respawn's former game, Titanfall 1, has its own problems of an overwhelming number of players giving it negative reviews as of late, stating how the game is unplayable with no way to connect to a game server. The problems originally started when a player began hacking the first game, sending racist messages and so on. Titanfall 2 recently also underwent many DDoS attacks on their console releases, with problems also reported on the PC version. It seems EA has tied Respawn's hands when it comes to addressing these issues, and the main focus being on their latest game, Apex Legends. However, this week, this game too was hit by a number of hacking interruptions, with the players being sent a message to essentially bring their attention to Titanfall's hacking issues, asking the player receiving the message to direct themselves to a Save Titanfall website. This is still ongoing, so I guess we'll hear more in the future. Some positive console news next. Ghost of Tsushima fans take note. On August 20th, both PS4 and 5 will be getting a director's cut release of the game. PS5 players will be able to experience haptic feedback features, and both console versions will have a new chapter taking place on Iki Island. Progress from PS4 will be able to be transferred over to PS5 version, and there are a few other features and additions for you to enjoy with the director's cut, so enjoy, like I just said, yeah! There is still yet more enjoyment to be had since we're on that topic. PSP content will still be available for PS3 and Vita. However, it seems like this only applies to content you already own. Sony has stated that starting July 6, you will no longer be able to perform searches or make in-game purchases on the PSP or in-game PSP store. You will be able to download your previously purchased PSP content, though. Some PSP content will be purchasable via PS3 or PS Vita is purchasable, a word, well I'm making it so now. Following the success of housemarque's game, Returnal, PlayStation has officially acquired the studio. Following this announcement, housemarque said they already started working on their next game and plan to work on more AAA games like Returnal in the future. Nice one. There has been a big security warning for Windows 10 and 7 users. A serious exploit was found named Print Nightmare. Microsoft is directing people to update their latest security patch ASAP and are momentarily breaking their no support for Windows 7 stance to also provide a security update for those users as well. Please direct yourself to the Microsoft website for more details. Now for the okay part of the breakdown. Todd Howard said that Elder Scrolls 6 should be considered basically in the design phase. His focus is truly on Starfield and the Creation 2 engine at the moment, it seems. Okay. It's a bit of a head-scratcher why he mentioned Elder Scrolls 6 so soon, as it seems likely it's years away. Woo! Switch Pro has got a bigger screen! And the new dock? Yeah! And 64GB internal storage. Neat! Oh, also enhanced audio. Nice. So what about other changes? There are other changes, yes. What about the CPU? The RAM? Hello? Where did you go? Guys? It has been apparent that Ubisoft is working on a project dubbed, for the time being, as Assassin's Creed Infinity, which will be a massive online platform that evolves over time. Infinity will contain multiple historical settings which may be expanded on. A spokesperson for the company did confirm the project's existence, so that much is true. And there are suggestions flying around that it may work along the lines of Fortnite or GTA Online. But your guess is as good as ours at this point. Alright, thanks for listening to this week's breakdown. If you have any questions, feel free to either comment below or tweet at Aqua. You'll see all upload updates on his Twitter account anywhoos. Links are in the video description below, and as always, this just leaves me to say, take care all, until next time. Wink!
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely true.